that is going to multiply, a church that is going to be able to send people, must give room to the Holy Spirit. That's what I'm trying to say. They must give room to the Holy Spirit. And then the next scripture I said, Acts 13:1, is that the Bible said there were certain prophets and teachers. Did you ever hear anything like that in the Jerusalem church?
No.
Come on, talk to me.
No.
Even Stephen and Co were not recognized as evangelists. But later on, so they recognized gifts and they recognized prophetic functions. Because if you want to be able to multiply, you will need to have supernatural guardians. Do you understand? There are some places you are not thinking about that God will just speak about that you need to be. Because the truth is that, let me tell you this. If the church in Jerusalem, with all the miracles they had, if the church in Jerusalem was charismatic, if they had respect to gifts, they would never have had the problem they had. They would have listened to the Holy Spirit telling them to do what the Antioch Church did. They were more guided by their traditions and norms more than what. Okay, now look at Peter.
Yeah.
Look at Peter. When he was hungry, the Holy Ghost came down 3 times. 3 times. When we were told that there were certain prophets and teachers in Antioch, they were praying, and the Holy Ghost spoke once. Then they just prepared and released the guys. Do you understand? And these guys they released were not small boys in the church. Now, Peter, don't throw 3 times. He came down. Peter, eat. Peter said, well, lie. My mouth has never touched any unclean thing. And if you never touch it. God said, I'm the one that created you, I'm the one giving it to you. God. I don't know whether you are backsliding. 3 times. And the Lord said, whatsoever the Lord has called clean, before Peter now ate it. Even after and now went. Did you know that if Jesus had waited for Peter to lay hands on them, they would never have received the Holy Ghost? As he was just talking, the Holy Ghost came by himself. That's the truth. And that was the thing that freed Peter from the hands of the stubborn apostles. He said, I went. I was still talking when Holy Ghost came. I swear, I didn't touch anybody. So, these people carry so much power, but they never really gave chance to the Holy Spirit. Why did they give chance to the Holy Spirit? Sometimes you go to some churches, the Spirit is, you know, there's so much power, but yet the Holy Ghost is caged. It's like, okay, Holy Ghost, you are welcome here, but this is the only path you are supposed to follow. You have some churches that say, in our church, all we do here is healing. No prophecy. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes I say, okay, this our church is we're a teaching ministry. Nothing else. No. A sending church doesn't do that. A sending church is charismatic. Allows the Spirit. And that is why they are able to do what they wouldn't love to do. They are able to go where they wouldn't have wanted to go. Because it's church controlled by the Spirit. I pray that World Assembly will be charismatic.
Amen.
Number 5. A multiplying sending church is generous, or a multiplying sending church is a generous giver. Remember, I'm studying from Acts 11, right? Now look at verse 27. Verse number 27. Some of you are there say yes.
Yes. 11 or 13.
Huh?
11.
I said Acts 11, 27 and 28. Acts 11, 27, 28. And in these days came prophets from Jerusalem unto Antioch. And there stood up one of them named Agabus, and signified by the Spirit that there should be great death throughout all the world, which came to pass in the days of Claudius Caesar. Now, I'm not sure that I know this part of the Bible very well. Maybe later on I'll confirm. So I'm not talking authoritatively now. I never really saw anywhere where Agabus prophesied in Jerusalem. There are about two I can remember right now. The ones that are pronounced. Agabus prophesied over Paul.
Yeah.
I prophesied here too.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, that's one I don't want to mention that. But look at this. This Agabus signifies by the Spirit that there should be a great death throughout all the world, right? Which came to pass in the days of Claudius Caesar. Now, and then there is a part of it that I need to read. Acts 11. The reaction, what the church did. What the church did. Acts
29.
Okay. So what did they do in 29?
Every man according to his ability, the disciple determined to send relief unto the brethren which dwelt in Judea, which also they did, and sent it to the elders by the hands of Barnabas and Saul.
Somebody say how you are. Agabus came from Judea to prophesy about what will happen to the whole world. Not Judea. The biggest church was in Judea. But it is Antioch that gathered to them. Hey.
Wow. Wow.
So, do you see that?
Yeah.
That is why growing churches really don't give. Growing churches, I'm not saying all the time, most of the time are not properly kingdom minded. They are church minded. Even when they give, they want to find out, how does this giving help this church? They are never satisfied. A smaller church can even come and give them, they will collect. That is why what goes on in Nigeria, it is the children that give to fathers in Nigeria. Fathers don't give to children. That is what is ready. Struggling churches have to look for money to go and get the favor of a big man of God, so that he can tap, not to tap into the anointing. Will sow the seed. Amen. As soon as he sowed the seed, he contacted the anointing. I can't see it in the New Testament. I can't see it. Do you know that there's so much money in the church?
So much.
Do you know that?
So much.
If great churches can take some money and just finance some pastors, because Father God, no matter what conference we do in Lagos, there are some people in Igbo that will never be able to come here. If we can just adopt some pastors and just pay them, so that you and your wife will not be hungry. How much? 50,000 naira will do all that. You know how much money is in? I'm not talking about we who are just trying to start. I'm talking about ministries.
Yeah.
I just thank God for the way God is dealing with you, man of God. Because we have to think kingdom. Like I said at the camp, a pastor wants to live big, even at this level, he can do it. Because I know how much sacrifices he makes. And it's to live, just live big. So, these guys, they gathered money. The disciples, not from the church box, they're disciples. They told the church, and the disciples gathered money, not for fun, not for AC, not for anything, but to support ministries outside of their base. The thing that the Jerusalem church could have done, and they sat down, folded their legs, and collected the collect. I pray that this church will be a giving church.
Amen.
You know, their givings just came to a point that it became a culture. You know what something becomes a culture? It's something that everybody in the church wants to do.
Excited.
All of them are excited. Some of them even start businesses for that sake. Because there are some church members, they can only give to church projects because they know that their names will be mentioned in line with the project. But giving for one church that is going to Malawi does not affect their ego. They feel that pastor is wasting money. They don't give to waste it. Those things happen in growing churches. But multiplying churches spend so much money that they cannot see. Because there will be a lot of your members that will never travel to Malawi. They will never see what is going on there. It will look as if church is wasting money.
Wow.
You cannot sustain this vision, no matter how you try, until the whole church take this culture and embrace this culture in a way, in a different way, in a kingdom sense, not in kalo sense. You know what I mean by kalo? If you give 100,000 and so on, next year you are a multi-millionaire. You are a businessman trying to do God. Sincerely,
I agree, man.
you are trying to do God. You are bringing your Igbo sense to church. And after some time, you know how happen. Say, God, you need to start to room. Now start to room, kita start to room. Oh, you can't start to room. God to settle you. Then you now see posters. Settle me, oh Lord. Posters. I've seen some in Lagos here in Ikeja. He said to me, oh Lord, how much God owe you? Hey! Angels will go to laugh for heaven. If I be God then, every day, and like Pastor said yesterday, say every day we'll be removing people's teeth one by one.